Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're having taco salad. You're gonna hear the Grinch as usual. You're probably gonna hear both kids because they're refusing to sleep. You're gonna hear the ice maker. You know the routine. So today I have taco salad. I tried to make it pretty and layered, but you know, so there's tomatoes and then sour cream and then cheese and then the meat and then the Taco Bell sauce and then crunched up Doritos on top. Made it all pretty for about 2 minutes. This is not going to sit on here very well either. I wanted to have it raised up. Ooh, I have an idea. Maybe a candle lid will help out the situation. Perfect. I also have some Southwest Ranch with some restaurant style tortilla chips, which are huge. So good. The wind is crazy again today. When I went outside this morning to start the car, I didn't know it was this windy. When I opened the door, it doesn't matter, even on non-windy days, the way the wind comes, it comes up the driveway. So as soon as I opened the door, the freaking wind ripped the door, bent the little thing, the glass piece like popped out of the frame, so I had to take the rest of the side of the frame off and put the glass back in. So good. I like to put the Southwest Ranch in here. Since I was having it on the side with chips, I thought I'd just use regular sour cream in here. So, here it is all mixed up. Yummy. I made tacos on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I had leftover taco salad last night for dinner. We just had leftovers. Adri had chicken and rice. Alex and Jax had taco salad. Oh, I forgot to put the onions away. So I don't have any diced up onion in here. So today's Thursday. Last Wednesday, a week ago, my sister had to go in for surgery. It was a scheduled surgery. Ice maker. Hold on, let's get a dump some ice. So it was a scheduled surgery a couple days before surgery, she had to go in and get tested for COVID. It was negative. And just the standard procedure of getting tested before surgery. She was scared to death of going in for surgery because she didn't want to end up getting COVID while she was at the hospital, because our hospital's packed. There's just so many cases here. Our county is really bad right now. I think our county might be like the highest in this area. Like in a big area. Hey Siri.
Uh-huh.
What county in the state of Ohio has the highest COVID cases?
Okay. I found this on the web for what county in the state of Ohio has the highest COVID cases. Check it out.
Whatever. Anyway, that was like her biggest fear. So she packed her bag because she thought she'd have to spend the night for at least one night, if not a couple. Went in for surgery. Everything went great. They told her she'd be released that day. Just waiting. So later that day, she was released. She went home. Like the next couple of days, she was pretty sore. She was like texting me, talking about things from like Felicia Keith Lee's videos, because she likes her channel too. And she said her throat was sore. So I said just a couple days before surgery she tested negative. And she didn't have any signs or symptoms yet. So her throat was sore, but she thought it was just from like the tube going out her throat for surgery. A couple days later, her throat was still hurt. She couldn't taste, like she ate some strawberries. She said she could taste that they were sweet, but she couldn't taste the flavor of strawberries. She could just taste the sweetness. She started getting a cough, having a fever, having chills. So she went a couple days ago and got tested again. And yesterday, after Adrienne got her tooth pulled, I messaged my sister to see if she had results back. She was like, no. And this is just ridiculous, like how bad she felt. And she's never felt so bad in her life. This morning she texted me and said she works in the medical field. I believe she's a medical assistant. Is she still at the urologist's office? I'm pretty sure. But anyway, she texted me this morning, her results came back positive, and she's not doing better whatsoever, and she's having problems breathing, and she's still coughing. She has asthma really bad. So she was on her way to the hospital. Her jobs made her go to get like a checkup or what? Evaluation? Hold on. Head to ER for evaluation. She said she was scared. I told her, I said, I think that's normal, but try to stay calm and positive. Her boyfriend was taking her. Like the week before her surgery, her boyfriend, who she lives with, had like cold symptoms, like a cough, sore throat, but nothing major. What is the wind blowing over now? So he was taking her. I think our hospital's like full, like COVID spots. I'm telling you that this wind is making me mad. So then she texted me at like almost noon. I just said oxygen dropped from 97 to 96. Temperature is now 101.6. IV fluids have been started, Tylenol given, and Zofran given. So not only, the wind is blowing everything. She probably hasn't moved the freaking grill. So not only is she trying to get over a total hysterectomy, a few days into recovering from that, she ends up with COVID. So I asked her, so are they treating you in the ER? And she said yes. So right now they're treating her in the ER. I'm like monitoring everything. And I was like praying that they can do something for her that doesn't get worse and she doesn't have to get admitted. Poor thing, she was terrified to go in for surgery because she didn't want this to happen. She tested negative before her surgery. Alright. My family is already not doing anything for Thanksgiving. I already said that. So I'm going to make my list of what I'm going to make for me and the kids to have Thanksgiving here when they get back from their dads. So what are your favorites? I'll have to get this video up soon. Thanksgiving's in a week. I'm so far behind on videos. Last night in our town, there was like the 9th homicide of the year. It was a 16-year-old boy that got shot and killed last night. Not by me, but across town. And the police are like looking for a person of interest, but it's like, this world is shit. So many people just do not value, like they have no value of life or other people's lives. I don't understand. I don't understand how someone could purposely physically hurt somebody else. I don't understand how anybody could purposely harm a child. I don't understand how somebody could just take somebody else's life. Like, I always say, like, if somebody hurt one of my kids or did something to one of my kids, I'd kill them, but I mean, we all say that. I honestly don't know, like, there's no way I could ever do that. And that's like if the very worst thing imaginable happened to the people I love the most, and I still couldn't do it. So how people do it over the dumbest things, I don't even understand. I'm super sensitive. I cry over everything. But still. And some people blame it on certain music or violent video games or movies. I grew up listening to rap, like Tupac, NWA, like Too Short, gangster rap. And I played video games killing people. I also grew up listening to Marilyn Manson. I have no thoughts of violence. I don't know. A lot of things in this world I don't understand that I'll never understand. Probably a good thing, because if I did understand some things, then that means I'm just as messed up in the head as they are. You know? So anyway, last night I went to get out Christmas decorations. So I was up in the attic, and of course, at my old house, like all the holiday stuff was in the basement on these shelves in the basement, so you could just like grab whatever. Here I don't have that. My leg is so messed up. My knees. Here I don't have that. Everything's up in the attic, which is a poured cement floor attic, but still you can't stand up in it. So of course I had to pull out every holiday's decorations. Plus I have like a huge tote of everything that Adri made in both years at preschool, kindergarten, first grade, second grade. I don't know, I can't throw away their stuff. Maybe one day, or maybe they'll want to have them when they move out. I don't know. They each have a tote from when they were a baby with their like crib tags, their hospital bracelets, their umbilical cords, like all their baby stuff, the outfits they wore home from the hospital, my favorite outfits they wore as a newborn. Just things I cannot bring myself to get rid of. My old Christmas trees up there. So I had to pull out all that stuff, every holiday's decorations, and I put it like in where my clothing is upstairs, in between like the top of the steps in Adri's area, or Adri's room. I had them all stacked in there. And it got to where I couldn't even get anything else out, which I had to get all of the stuff out to be able to pull the Christmas stuff out so I could put the other holiday stuff back in. So I had stuff everywhere. So I came down, got a marker, got some labels. As I went through stuff, or like Halloween stuff is at the very back. And so is like the fall Thanksgiving stuff. Because I'm not going to have Thanksgiving decorations again this year, or fall. 2 years in a row now. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know I decorate like every season, every holiday. But here I just can't. It's not. There's not enough room. There's not enough places to put things where Jackson and Alex won't tear them up at this point in their life. So but those at the back, and then it's like, okay, what's the holiday before that? So then I have like the 4th of July stuff, Easter stuff, St. Patrick's Day. I have a ton of St. Patrick's Day stuff, Valentine's Day, and then there's like a section off to the side has like the kids' stuff that's like not holiday, the things I just rambled on about with their school stuff. Everything's where it goes, everything has labels, but now it's like, okay, when I take down the Christmas stuff, I'm not pulling, like in mid-January, I'm not pulling everything out to put the Christmas at the back. Oh well, I have like 2 months to figure that out. Because I'll take my stuff down like mid-January. Beginning to mid-January. I enjoy having it up. I enjoy sitting by that tree, relaxing at night. So I finished that up and then got the kids in bed late. Jackson was already asleep. So today, I want to start actually, I brought, what, 3 tubs of stuff down. Everything else is still upstairs. So I'm not going to bring the whole tub down. I don't think. I'll just look through and bring down certain items. But I need to get it packed up and get rid of stuff I don't want. I need to have it like packed more organized. Or maybe condense some things. the kids don't have school all next week, so it's not gonna be a one-day thing. So, but crawling around in that attic on that, because it's a poured cement floor, so crawling around on my knees on that cement floor didn't help my knees. And Tuesday when I was bringing the trash cans back up, I had one on each side, or one in each hand, I was pulling them up behind me. I dropped the one, I like hit the back of my right calf and like scraped down my leg. That's the leg that you guys have seen. Well, I don't know if you've seen, but some of you have. That's the leg that has all the vein issues, and even on the back of that calf I have vein issues, so it's like, it really hurts. I don't know if I did some of the vein, like it's already bruised too. This week's been off. It's Thursday. One more day. Jackson had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Well, Adria's getting her tooth pulled, so my mom watched Alex. I took Adri. Jay took a vacation day and took Jackson's appointment. And he was supposed to get shots. But they didn't give him to him because they said that his, this is like 22 minutes in. Maybe it stops at 25 minutes. I don't know. Sometimes my camera stops. I don't know why. So I haven't looked at my camera. I just put in a brand new memory card, a 32 gigabyte. I have a 64 coming in the mail because the one I had was only 16. Which is great for picture, but filming videos, that doesn't hold a whole lot. Anyway. So I ended up not giving him his shots because they said that the shot that he needed was like a series of shots, and he got the first set of them at the health department a few months ago. So I called the health department because they only give shots like on Wednesdays, I think, maybe Wednesday and Thursday. I called her and she's like, well, he was actually scheduled for an appointment this morning at 10 o'clock. And I'm like, what? I said, I don't know anything about that. She said, well, did you get a text message yesterday reminding you of the appointment? I said, no. I said, I haven't heard anything since the last time he was there months ago. Which he used to have to get him there because he wasn't on Jay's insurance. I had to wait till the first of the year to get him on Jay's insurance because Jay didn't get the paperwork in time the first year that Jax was born. I hate Bristol, sorry. Anyway, so she's like, well, that's okay, Shay. It sounds like you had a busy morning anyway. Because I told her he was at the actual doctor. Oh, now it's going to stop, I think. Anyway, so well, she's like, don't worry about it. She said, but we're not booking anything right now due to COVID. She said, so call back in the first week of December and we'll see when we can get him in for a shot. So at least she saw the doctor. He's gained a little bit of weight. He's now 23 pounds. He's 19 months old. He was 32 3/4 inches tall. And yeah, 23 pounds at 19 months old. He turned 19 months old on the 17th. Yeah, so he's like exactly 19 months and 1 day. He's so little. Some onesies that he wears, like size 3 to 6 months or 6 to 9 months. A lot of his onesies and clothes that he wears right now are size 12 months. 18 months fit, but they're like a little bit big, depending what it is. He's so tiny. Adri has her Thanksgiving feast at school today for lunch. Which I think they have turkey and noodles and mashed potatoes, so I told her that'd be good because it's soft food. Since she just had her tooth pulled yesterday. She did so good, you guys. Like, they give them the sedation liquid that they drink. Just kind of makes them a little loopy. And then after like 20 minutes, because it was the fast acting one yesterday, we didn't have to wait an hour for it to kick in. We only waited like 15-20 minutes. When the lady came and said it was her time, we took her to her room. We had to help her walk to her room. She was stumbling a little bit, and she just climbs up in the chair and puts her hands behind her head and just leans back. Like, she was so brave. I'm so proud of her. Every time she goes, like the first time she went, she was scared, like, to get her teeth cleaned and have a checkup. But when she went and got her cavities and her caps, like, she had already had 2 visits getting teeth work done, and then yesterday was the 3rd, and she had to get a tooth pulled. She's just so brave. I'm so proud of her. So after her tooth got pulled, I went to my mom's to pick up Alex, and Adri stayed at my mom's, and she laid around for a little while, and then she ate some soup because she took a can of chicken noodle soup with us in case Nana would let her stay. And then when I called to check on her, Mom said, well, she's across the street playing with Mia right now. So she was fine. As this morning I said, is your mouth sore at all? She said, no, I just keep messing with it. It feels weird because there's like a piece of skin, which they packed it, the hole with some stuff. They let her keep her tooth since there's a baby tooth, and since she's a kid, she put it under her pillow last night. But it's huge because it has like the whole root attached. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever seen a tooth with the whole root attached to it. It's insane. She showed me in the car, I was just like, oh my god, like, what a brave girl. Yeah, so the tooth fairy came last night and left her a note and let her keep her tooth and left her $5 since it was a silver tooth, and since she had to get it pulled, the tooth fairy could tell that she had to have it pulled since the root was still on it. But I asked her this morning if her mouth was sore, and she said no. So. I found some little fall crafts that I bought that I never got out for them to do, so I got them out last night when I was going through the attic. So they have one that's like a scarecrow with a pumpkin that they can each color tonight, and then they each have a turkey one that I didn't show them those, and they can color those next week. So yeah, tomorrow's it. They have school tomorrow. It looks like snowflakes blowing around. I don't think it is. Who knows what it is. They have school tomorrow, and then they're off Saturday, Sunday, then they're off all next week, and then they're off Saturday, Sunday, and then they'll go back. It's crazy. I'm gonna love not having to drive around like a crazy person every day. I have so much I need to get done. I just don't have time to do, so maybe I can get it done next week, because I won't be like having to stop to go here and stop to go there and stop to go pick up a kid. Yeah. Alright. I'm just keeping my phone handy. I told my sister to keep me posted on what's going on. My brother had it a few months ago. He just said he was super tired and he had like the worst headache of his life. He didn't have a cough, he didn't have a sore throat, none of that other crap. And my sister's got it. She has asthma and she just had surgery. It's not even a weekend to have it after having surgery. She got it, so. So weird because some people get it like so mild, some people have no symptoms, and some people have it terribly. Like with the flu, if you have the flu, you have the flu. Everybody's pretty much the same. They feel like crap for a few days. So it's so strange how this can just be so different on every person. I have two friends of mine that are like Beachbody coaches that got it. They were literally sick for weeks and like in bed for a couple weeks, like terrible. Now my brother, he smokes, he goes to the gym, but he says he only goes to the gym so he can eat what he wants. So he's not like super fit. I mean, he's not like really unhealthy. He's in the military, but he's had headaches and super tired. Adri's principal was telling me a while back, a couple months ago, that I think it was his best friend, or his best friend's dad had it, and he was like, worked all the time, like super fit guy. He got it, and he was down for the count too. So it's like, seems like the healthier people are getting hit with it the worst. Well, not really. I mean, that's only like, what, 4 cases I'm talking about. But it's just so strange. Oh my gosh, it's 1:23 already. I had to finish a swatching video. Did I even take a drink the whole video? I don't think I did. Over 30 minutes of eating and I didn't even take a drink. Alright guys, I believe both kids are asleep. I could be wrong. I was wrong the other day. I thought Jax was asleep and I went in there. No, he was still awake. Yeah. Thank you for having lunch with me. Cross your fingers and say some prayers for my sister. If you or one of your loved ones has or had COVID, my heart goes out to you. And yeah, I'm gonna go distract myself with some swatches and finish that video. And just keep waiting for updates from my sister. And yeah, I will see you in my next video.